Number 1. Soulmate. This is a love letter. We are together now for much longer than we were ever apart, and we love each other more every day. All totaled, we have lived almost 29 years of our lives together and 17 apart. The recollection of the 6 intermittent years we passed together in our youth are hazy. Of course, this goes with juvenile alcoholism and addiction. We both remember certain things, so between the two of us, we have pieced together tidbits. The most important thing we agree upon about each other at the time is how in love we were and how well we treated each other. We never fussed or quarreled. Our loyalty was fierce. We always watched out for each other. Although we kissed and cuddled as much as possible, we were waiting to have sex until we were older. You never pressured me. I felt safe and protected by you, never threatened. You were the funniest, sweetest, smartest first old man a young girl could have had. I especially loved the cool dancing you did just to show off for me. You often busted a move on your mom's porch or the railroad tracks. While I lived through 17 years without you, I often thought of you. I missed you. Not knowing where you were or what had become of you was hard to deal with, so I focused on the fond memories, the sweetness of your touch, the tenderness of your kiss, and the warmth of our conversations. We were 33 when we found each other again. It was a blissful reunion. I was finishing up a 29-night stay at a mental health facility. While I was hospitalized, a man I dated followed through on his threat to kill himself if I broke up with him. I was delicate and derailed. Our reunion was not long after your mom died. You were tender and tired. We were a salve to each other's grief. Our first year back together consisted of talking, laughing, eating, listening to music, and making love. We had a 17-year absence to make up for, and we did a good job of it. We slept little that year. Everyone around us was either warmed by or jealous of the heat of our love. We shared our memories of the old days and of all the experiences we had had during the long absence. We agreed there was no one with whom it was easier to talk. We were meant to be. You learned of my November blues. I learned about the anniversary that falls in June on my birthday and fills you with devastating remorse. We realized that many times throughout our 17-year absence, our paths came extremely close to touching. They were running on a parallel course. We had some grief over this. Even though you had a 5-year-old son and I had a 7-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old son, I was miserable that I could not give you a baby. I knew our blended family with 3 children would be difficult enough, but still, I grieved. As our honeymoon year wrapped up, you asked if I wanted you to co-parent my kids with me. I was elated. I was not going to be on my own anymore. Blending a family is never easy, and doing it was not without its challenges. Loving 3 children is extreme by nature. The emotional highs and lows are tough on any couple. We did not always agree how to approach the problems that arose with the children, but we did our best to show a united front. Their teenage years were the hardest on our love. We each had to learn in our own way and time to let go. The three of them are grown now, and our roles are much different. We get to enjoy our grandchildren. Thank you for being a great dad. Other folks tell us we go through an extraordinary number of stressors. I have had multiple health issues, and you encountered a few doozies yourself, but we have stayed the course. Each new day I get to share with you is a treasure. We have hollered at each other not even a handful of times in all these years, and have never called each other derogatory names. It is easy to talk things out with you. You always ensure I feel heard and validated. Thank you for working hard to get us the things we need in life. Every place you have ever worked, they would love to have you back. Not very many people have a work record like yours. Hold your head high over that. You are a patient and kind-hearted man who is almost always in good humor. Now we are in what is known as middle age, and you still show off busting a move for me, making me laugh. I promise never to tell a soul exactly how you do that. Sharing meals with you is sacred. It gives me great joy to prepare our food, our fuel. Even tidying up the kitchen together afterward is a pleasant and intimate exchange. If I have a problem, even though talking may not solve it, I always feel better for having hashed it over with you. You are my true confidant. Our lovemaking continuously amazes me. Aging has not stopped it. Rather, more time together has afforded us deeper intimacy. When I run into you out in public, my heart still skips a beat and my belly flutters. There is strong chemistry between us. Everything about us as a couple is getting better as the years turn. Love always, Joey.
Subscribe, like, and share to support this channel.